Hey you guys, okay, so today I am doing a total like regrets, misses, products I don't get, products I used and just did not like, and also I'm gonna be sharing with you my empties. So I love combining these. I'm gonna do like the regrets and all of that at the beginning, and then I'll share my empties like second half. I think I kind of put some of the regrets in here too. So I got my same old little empties bin, and as I do every few months, I love to share the products that I've used up with you guys. A lot of them might be the same things, which I think is very telling. I like seeing someone that actually is like using what they're recommending, or you can tell what people really like. But as I always say when I do these, you can't give a better review of a product as you can if you've actually used the entire thing. So I'm gonna share that with you guys. Talk about some real just weird stuff, but I'm gonna probably pause this for a second and get some things out, because I've got some real like duds right here that I kind of have been putting aside. And then I have a few things I think that I put in here that I just used. So I was like, and you know what? A lot of times it's hard with me with misses or like with regrets, because a lot of times if I buy something and I don't like it, I'm gonna return it. Like, I'm not an idiot just like stockpiling and just buying all this stuff that I hate. And I don't buy stuff and do a video and then return it, you know? So some things are things that I thought, you know, I might end up liking. For whatever reason. Okay, so this may surprise some of you guys. This is the Beauty Blender InstaClean Waterless Sponge and Brush Cleansing Spray. What shocked me about this, and this is kind of a newish little product, you know? Love beauty blenders. So obsessed. When I saw this, I was like, yeah, just give it to me. Don't even know if I need this. Just give it to me. I love beauty blenders. So any new thing that they come out with, I pretty much try. So the idea is that like when you're using your beauty blender, you know, it's dampened, you know, you've got your foundation, or you use your contour, or you can spray it in between each one and then like wipe off the product. Now, let me tell you, okay, so this is one that had a little bit of a concealer on it. This is just another one. I mean, it's not super dirty, but the idea, you know, you use something and then you spray it. It's a very, do you see that? I mean, you gotta get, and it gets all over your hands, and it is like straight oil. It's not what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like so you can wipe it off. You could do this with a brush. Not that I need like a more concentrated spray by any means. I like it that it's poofy. But it is oily. It smells just like lavender essential oil straight up from a thing, you know, I mean, that I use in a diffuser, that, you know, that you use for whatever. It smells like lavender essential oil. So I think the ingredients are good. I mean, I don't think it's anything bad. It just seems, it's just so oily to me. And I cannot justify doing that and then putting it on my skin. Of course, you see videos, people are like using a million products and doing it, wipe it and doing it, wipe it. I just don't think with a beauty blender that's super necessary. Maybe if you were like doing something professionally and you just could not wash them, spray it, wipe it off, I think that's great. But like, I personally cannot use a lot of oils on my face, so I just feel gross spraying it and then putting it on my skin. Here's the thing though, and so I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it was gonna be like a, you know, a cleaner feeling thing or something like that, but I just can't put a lot of oils on my face. It just breaks me out. So I don't know. I mean, it's odd. I'm not a fan, like, oh, I need this. Something that I will say, well, I think that was kind of a miss for me, because I just can't imagine that. It's so easy to wash a beauty blender. You don't have to wait for it to dry. I mean, if you wet your beauty blender every day when you use it anyways, which you do if you've got one, because that's the way to use it, you're at your sink, swipe it over your solid soap, and then lather it up and rinse it, and then squeeze. Most of the time, I wash mine every day. Like, I'm not even, it's just easy. If you're wetting it, you can wash it. You don't have to wait for it to dry. You just squeeze it out and use it. It's not like a brush that you have to wait. So it's something that's not meant to be replacing your cleanser. It's meant to be used like as you're doing your makeup to switch between products. I've never had that issue with a beauty blender, so maybe it's just not for me. I don't like putting oil straight on my face, so maybe it's just not for me. But I will say, like, if you had like eye brushes, I think you could lay them out like on a rag just like this, like put your eye brushes, give them a light spray, and then like, you know, wipe them off. And I think that would be really nice. So I wouldn't mind using it on eye brushes. I think that would actually work really well. But it was just very oily. It's just like my hand is just disgusting. Okay, every now and then a ridiculous product will cross our paths. And I'm sorry, I did not use this, okay? Full disclosure, I did not use this. I don't think it's something you have to use to like, it's more so the concept of it. So I love Benefit, you guys know. But sometimes I think things are just a little silly. And I get it. I get there's a time and a place. If you're doing a costume, if you're doing something, you might want blue eyebrows. You might want green, you might want teal or copper or purple. Benefit's got you covered. So, you know, the copper is actually cute. Maybe that girl has like, you know, that red hair. But these blue eyebrows, y'all, I just don't know. I'm just not, I cannot. Do you think sometimes things are trends just for the sake of being trends? I don't know why that makes me like enraged. But can you see these eyebrows? I don't know if you can. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying, what the hell? Like, Benefit, I love you. And your brow gel is the best I've ever tried. The one that is the, what is it? The like 24-hour or the brow setter. Best clear brow gel on the planet. Benefit knows what they're doing. I mean, they've got good products, but I don't know. I think this is fun and cutesy, but I think there's a time and a place, and I don't think I would spend this much on a product for that. But you know, it's just my taste. It says it makes your eyes pop, but girl, that's gonna make your green eyebrows pop even more. And I don't know if that's a look I'm behind. And that's just my opinion. One thing I kind of regret buying. So this Dior Lip Maximizer, this is actually in my Empties. This is, you know, one of my old ones, the 001, which is that pretty pink color. This is the best lip plumper or lip smoother. I'm not saying, I don't think there's any lip plumpers that you put on that's like, brr, but it gets rid of the lines on your lips. It's amazing. And then like this edge of your lip, it makes it a little sharper. You know what I'm saying? Like it just plumps up that edge. So, you know, I've loved this for years, and I thought when I was looking at it, recently it came in this color called Pool Blue, and I was like, sure, give me the blue one. It's okay, but I just wish I would have gotten the pink one. The pink one is so flattering and cute just on its own. The blue is a little, I mean, you can tell it's a little blue, so I don't really know the point of this. I don't really get it, but it's more like a treatment, so it's okay. But yeah, I always put it on. I've gotten super into this again. I put it on every single day. It just makes my lips really pretty, and then I might blot a little bit of it off if I'm gonna do lipstick or something. But yeah, it's just so pretty. It's just such a good product, but I wish I would have just stuck with the pink. But that's okay, I'm gonna use it and it'll be fine. I recently bought this. It's the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes Extreme New Formula, New Brush, New Fibers for ridiculously longer and thicker lashes. Instant Lash Extension Kit. That is not what I have on today. Watch my lash video that I just recently posted if you want to see what I've got going on today. Y'all, okay, I get it. There's so many products that have the fibers and the lashes, and I've tried a lot of them. And I've even had a few that I've liked, you know, but I was so disappointed in this. So you put on the mascara first if you're ever gonna use a product like this. This is the little dry fibers. You put on mascara first so those fibers have something to stick to. That's really important. You can't just put the fibers on nothing because then they'll just rake right off. So you put the mascara on. The mascara is just a plain mascara, but it's almost like too, I don't want to say oil, it just doesn't have much of a stick to it, you know? I don't know, it's not like goopy enough, I think. Because then when you put the fibers on, the fibers, you know, are just kind of like, bleh, and you just kind of goop them on. I've used products like this before, but for whatever reason, these are like little white fibers, and they're just kind of gross. Like, I don't know if you could see them flying around, like they're tiny. It's almost like lint, like little fuzzy. I've used things like this before where the fibers are just not as fuzzy as, I get it. You know what, they're fuzzy fibers, it's not that, but they're very little, okay? They're tiny, and you put them on over that, and it's almost like they don't stick. I tried it again. I gooped on more mascara real quick. I did it one eye at a time so that it wouldn't have time to dry. Stuck it on, gave it a sec, you know, gave it a while to dry because I have used other kits like this in the past that I've gotten to work. Then when I put the mascara on, even if I got them to stick before, it goops them off. So I don't know. I think I've used the original one like this. I remember this, but I just don't know what the difference is. I don't know what, if you guys have had any luck with this, let me know. I mean, I don't know why, because I'm probably not going to use it, but I mean, I just didn't love it, you know. I just don't think it really made that big of a difference, and I think it's such a process. I can literally put this on much quicker. Yeah, so I don't know if I talked about this or not. I feel like I did. This was so long ago. Okay, whatever. I've talked about that. I'm just not a fan of heavily colored highlighters. I just don't think that's flattering. Okay, now this is just like the brow things. There's gonna be someone that says, what, I like blue brows, like that's my style. Tiffany, like why are you hating on my blueberry? I'm not. I'm just saying I don't like it. I'm just saying I don't personally get it. You know? But anyway, so this is the Maybelline Master Fairy Highlight Illuminating Powder. I swear I talked about this before. I got it and I was like so excited about it. One, it's a little odd that it came with this. I mean, I don't know if that's like, I mean, I guess you could do it like that. But let me just tell you, when you move this together, or you swirl it together, that's blue. It ain't pretty. It's not like, okay, not like my Diamond Light highlighter by Too Faced that has subtle colors of like blue and all that in there, and then when you mix it together, it's like a pretty like bright diamond color. This is blue. This is like blue eyeshadow. I can't say nothing else about that. Y'all, okay, so these are my empties. I'm gonna talk about things that I went through all of, and some of these will be good reviews, obviously, and then some will not be. That's just what we're gonna do. Okay, so the oil-free acne wash, I told you guys this stuff is so good. It's replaced by Murad. So love this. I use this in the morning. You gotta get this exact one, the oil-free acne wash cream cleanser. I've already repurchased it, and my skin just glows when I use it, and I'm not, I know that sounds like, oh, let me tell my skin just glows. No, it really does. It's very, very good. It makes your skin look so beautiful. My nighttime face wash, this is my Lancer, the Method Polish, and I use the one that says oily congested skin. I'm telling y'all, my skin has been so good. My Kate Somerville Anti-Bac, I use that morning and night. It's just a benzoyl peroxide treatment that doesn't dry me out. And then these, the Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads. My skin never dries out, it never gets funky. I'd say just maybe use those every other night. But yeah, oh my lord, how many of these do I have? How often am I washing my hair? Or not washing my hair? That's shameful. Okay, so I have two. Dry shampoos, the Monat, the Champ. These are so good. It's got like, it's made with rice powder, so you don't have to worry about it like clogging your hair follicles. It's got all those good ingredients that like keeps your hair nice and your scalp nice. Cause I will load up on some dry shampoo. And then I also have this little travel size guy. Okay, now this was a fun thing. It was the face mask, you know, with the magnet. And it really made it's the e.l.f. Beauty Shield. Now, magnet masks can be like upwards of over $100. You know, you put it on your face, you do that. I do have a video where I show myself taking it off. You rub this magnet thing and it sucks it off of your skin and it looks crazy. This thing is real strong too, this magnet. This is a very like nice quality product. Like, you know, they've got the nice things. I think e.l.f. did a great job with it. But my problem again is that it is solid oil. And of course it's gonna make your skin look glowy because you just put a ton of oil on it. So I don't think I really needed the magnet side of it. I think I could have just put some oil on my face and it would have been the same thing. Not bashing it. It's just not my first, I mean, it's cool and it's fun. If you're having a sleepover with your girlfriends, like bust that out. Like you'll have a great time. But it's just, it's not my thing. I've got my Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. This one that says 72-hour, I will say as an original, like Moisture Surge fan from years and back in the day, like this is what I use at night, this moisturizer. I will say, I was disappointed when I saw they had a different one, the 72-hour one. I thought, oh, they're gonna change it, it's not gonna be as good. I like the 72-hour one a lot better, you guys. It's more satisfying. It's still the same like light, it's still the same like gel cream feeling, but it's real good. Okay, so I have one of my foundations, the Acne Solutions. Love that. Oh, here's a big jar of the original Moisture Surge. Do you remember when I got these at the anniversary sale last year? I'm like halfway through my other one. It truly lasted a year. So yeah, the Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief, this is just the original one, and after that one's gone, I think I'm just gonna only repurchase the 72-hour because I really like that better. But if they're running another deal this year like they did last year, I may just have to buy this because that was amazing. I don't even know if they make that anymore. I know someone said like they weren't making those anymore. I cannot wait till the anniversary sale, you guys. If you were watching this, first of all, if you're still sticking with me, thank you. But I can't wait. I cannot wait for the anniversary sale. We're gonna go hard on the anniversary sale this year. Okay, as if we don't usually, but all right. So I have a few Monat products. I have the Smoothing Deep Conditioner. I love the smoothing deep I really love the smoothing deep conditioner. It's a little heavier. Sometimes I'll just use it if I feel like my hair like needs a little something. Although most of the time I use this one, the Revitalize, which is a little lighter feeling, you know? And it's nourishing, but it's a little lighter feeling, so I feel like it doesn't weigh my hair down. And then the Only Free, the blowout cream. This was my very first blowout cream before it was available permanently, when it was only a VIP item that I got probably a year ago. And ran out of it probably a couple months ago, but I've been using my new blowout cream. Those really last a long time. The Revive shampoo, which is the volumizing one that I use most of the time. So see, like in all of that, that was really, I don't use much of the shampoo. Like like you might think, oh, it's expensive, but you don't need to repurchase it a lot because you're really not using a lot of it because it's so concentrated. If you have not tried that, y'all, it is so good. I do have a Monate side. I've told you guys about that. I've used it for a year, have not used anything else. My hair's growing like crazy, like growing it back out. So I'm excited about that. And then I have one of the Monate Blacks, which Brad uses this. He uses it in his beard. He likes it in his beard. Okay, and everybody's like raving about Brad's beard. I was dying on Instagram, the comments that y'all were making about Brad's beard. Every time I post a picture with Brad and his beard on Instagram, like, y'all go nuts. It's so funny, but I think that's been helping his beard, made his beard fill in, so. But anyways, the Monate Black, I use this maybe once every couple weeks. It's very minty. This one's like, I like a mint chocolate smell, I would say. And I feel like it really kind of tones my blonde. And they do have the purple shampoo and, you know, the yellow and the brunette and all that. I find I don't even need those. Like I've said that before, but the Monate, I don't get a lot of brassiness. I think mostly it's just because of this. Like, I mean, the whole line keeps the mineral deposits off your hair and it keeps the buildup off, which is what causes the brassiness in the first place. So I never really had that issue anymore. And I used to be like so golden all the time. Like get like toners out the yang when I would go get my hair done. But I think this really does help. So yeah, that's just a little kind of extra. So that's all the hair stuff. This, you guys, this is the best body wash. It's the Skin Relief Aveeno, fragrance free. It just has like a very mild scent that's like a natural, like creamy, a little herbal, like oatmeal-y. I have another one in there open that's like even bigger than this. I just love it. I mean, if I had to pick one body wash the rest of my life, I don't even like a lot of like super frilly, like scented fancy body washes. I just like this. You don't feel like it's gonna like do anything weird. Oh, I have another Kate Somerville anti-bac. I have one of my older deodorants, my Donna Karan Cashmere Mist, and then I started using the Native, which I really like. It's a natural deodorant, and honestly, you guys, I like it so much better than the La Vanilla, which I raved about on my channel for years and years. And then so many of you guys recommended the Native, and I tried it, and it blows the La Vanilla out of the water. It's actually been working really well in the summertime. So, oh my gosh, and they have so many like good scents and stuff, and especially for men. Like Brad he's always been the guy that like doesn't wear deodorant. I know, and he doesn't smell. It's bizarre. Like I'm stinkier than he is. The Derma DR Wrinkle Revenge. This is a product that I used years ago that I loved. It doesn't give me those little white, you know, milia bumps, but when I bought this one, I remember it was like half of it had like a bubble, you know, I don't know. And then now this is probably less than 6 months old, you guys. Do you see how dark it got? And it got waxy. I don't know what happened. It like turned into like hard grossness. I don't know if I'll ever buy this again just because that grossed me out. I've really been loving my Colleen Rothschild, the Retinol Supreme Eye Serum. So that's it, you guys. I hope that you, in this mix of like good and bad, found some positive things that you might want to try. I think it's so helpful to see what people use and what they use often. So I hope that you enjoyed it, you guys. I will link to all the good things below, or things that I think are worth checking out. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye, you guys.